This is dating advice for singles. So, we understand from research that relationship progress in a specific way if it is to be an healthy relationship. First, the eyes are engaged. You see someone and there's something interesting about that person that gets your attention. If you make eye contact with the person and the person reciprocates your gaze, you might make an approach and engage in a brief conversation, share numbers, and continue the conversation at a later date. As you continue to engage in conversation to see, does this person share my interests, my values, my deeply held beliefs, you develop a bond over time, and you will see it evidence in your body language. So you may put your hand around the person's shoulder. This is a way of showing ownership. As you move further into the relationship, you will perhaps touch a person's face or put your hands around their waist, which shows greater ownership of the person, particularly of the person's body. You continue to keep the verbals going to get to know if this person is a good match or a good fit for you. How do you know that a person is a good fit for you? The things that are most important to you and most valuable to you, those are the things that you agree on, right? You may be very different in some peripheral ways, but the most essential things, your belief systems, your values, those are in agreement or in alignment with the person. If you're not agreeing on the most essential things, then you're unequally yoked. You're not a good match for each other, and it's most likely that you will have a short-term relationship. Also, you need to prolong the verbal stage of your relationship. Once the lips and the hands become engaged in exploring the other person, the verbals shut down. And if you get into the physical intimacy of the relationship too quickly, then you run the risk of forming a weak bond. And you think that the intimacy level is very high because you're engaging in these activities, but it's actually very low. What builds a strong and lasting bond is those conversations and connections verbally and emotionally. So, to summarize what I've said, take the time to get to know the person, see if your values are in sync, and also keep your lips and hands off for as long as possible.